Welcome everyone, and this is part 2 of this two-part series. Part 2 is called Binomials in Action, Airline Overbooking. This is my favorite airline. It's called Martin Tutorial Airlines. Do you know which cities it flies between? That's a very closely guarded secret. I cannot tell you. And how does this airline operate if its destinations are a secret? That's another secret I cannot tell you. Oh, all these secrets. Anyway, we've just got some information about Martin Tutorials Airlines. Martin Tutorials has a flight going soon. It holds 42 passengers. We know that 1 in 20 will cancel the last moment. So on average, for every 20 that book, 1 in 20 is going to cancel. We overbooked. We booked 42 people with the expectation that some are going to cancel at that last moment. And everyone agreed that they might be moved to another flight from overbooking. And part of the agreement is we will pay them $500 if we move them to another flight. And the question is, how much money do we expect to pay out? You might want to pause this your video now, just so you can read the questions, in your mind, understand what's going on. So if you want to just pause it to think about it. Okay. What we have is a binomial distribution like we talked about earlier, because each passenger that arrives, there's 1 chance in 20 of them cancelling. It has no effect on the other one. If the first passenger cancels or doesn't cancel, the next passenger is also 1 chance in 20. And what's happening is there are 42 people who are going to potentially come. Each one, if there's 1 chance in 20 of them cancelling, that means there's a 19 out of 20 chance they will not cancel, they will board the flight. And I don't know if we call it a success or a failure, it's whatever terminology. Our concern is if 41 or 42 passengers arrive, we are going to be paying out money. So I'm using the binomial distribution 2 times. Let's say we're going to find out the probability of each of the events, 41 passengers or 42 passengers arriving and not booking. Based on this formula, if I call a success is a passenger arriving, okay, that's based on this formula, it's 42 choose 41. We're working out the probability of 41 arriving. That would be 1 cancelling. So it's 41 successes. The probability of success to the power of 41. The probability of not a success, which is 1 over 20 to the power of 1. Okay, like remember the question before with the dice, when we said it's 1 over 6 to the 4. We just use the name success or failure. Here it's 9 over 20 to the 41. And if we do it with a calculator, it's 0.25638 to 5 decimal points. And of 42 times, it's like 42 times people come, and there's a 19 out of 20 that will board the flight. What's the probability of all 42 boarding the flight? That's that 19 over 20 to the power of 42. And the 1 over 20 is the power of 0. If success is 19 out of 20, 1 over 20 is not success, and that will be the power of 0. We do the arithmetic, it's 0.11598. So if I begin with this, with 41 people arriving, okay, there's a 0.25638 chance of that happening, and we'd have to pay out $500 because that means 1 person will receive this money. If 42 people arrive, we'll have to pay out $1,000 because it's be for 2 people, and there's a 0.11598 chance of that happening. So the expected amount of money we pay out is 0.25638 times 500 plus 0.11598. That's of course correct to this number of decimals times 1,000. We multiply it out. We expect to pay as an average $244.17. Thank you for watching, and this is part 2 of the 2-part series. And please, we love customers. Next time you travel, please use Martin Tutorials Airlines. Thank you.